It's our welterweight super fight between Jeremy Jackson taking on Shonie Carter.
I've always looked up to him. He's had a lot of fights. I don't think he's as fast as me, and I got youth on him, so if there ain't no knockout in the first round, then probably be the second round. And if not that, then the third round he'll probably get knocked out. But there will be a knockout. Shonie, let's rock and roll, baby.
All right, guys, we've waited for the super fights. This is one of three. You get a good look at Jeremy Jackson, 5'10", 170 from Concord, California. This is a tough young fighter.
Yes, he is. No doubt about it. Trainer Robert Ferguson is nicknamed the Scorpion. In a King of the Mountain, an 8-man tournament, he registered all three fights a knockout, including Nick Diaz, who we saw.
Mixed martial arts fight fans. This next match is the WEC Welterweight Super Fight. Introducing first into the cage on my left, a member of Team Freedom, 5 feet 10 inches tall, 170.5 pounds. He comes to us from Concord, California. Please welcome Jeremy the Scorpion Jackson.
My name is the Gatekeeper. I'm that gatekeeper with the keys to the gate, and I'm standing in front of the gate like, hello, I'm the next level. You have to get past me to get to that next level. I've heard so many guys that have come up and have acted like they so big and so bad. He's 6 foot tall, he's got pretty pecs and got the tough boy tattoo, the flat stomach and things like that. I don't give a shit. My name is Shonie Carter. Remember one thing, I'm that salty raw dog road veteran of over 150 fights. Listen to this, pat, 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 pat. Know that sound. Know that sound. Because that's the last thing you're gonna be feeling and hearing. Because when next time you go gamble and you wanna play roulette, the lesson I'm gonna teach you first and foremost, always bet on black.
Could it be Mr. International coming out with 2 ladies on each arm? I tell you what, Shonie Carter, that would actually be 1 on each arm, but still impressive nonetheless. Shonie Carter, what can you say, Jeff?
He's the best dressed guy in MMA. He's also probably the most experienced, certainly with 76 fights in MMA, 53 in kickboxing.
And introducing his opponent. He's trained by the Martial Arts Academy. 5 feet 11 inches tall, 173 ready to go pounds. He comes to us from Berwyn, Illinois. Please welcome Shonie Carter.
Folks, this is going to be a great fight. Jeremy Jackson, you mentioned it. I mean, for a guy to knock out a guy we saw earlier, Nick Diaz, it tells you how good of a fighter Jeremy Jackson is. Shonie Carter, he's been in everything, any big fight. This is going to be interesting. Jeremy Jackson said he will knock out Shonie Carter in this fight.
I'll tell you, Shonie Carter's 30 years old. The Scorpion, only 20. And reach advantage is definitely going to Jackson, and he's a hard-hitting guy. He likes a left jab, left hook. But Carter's tenacious.
This is an interesting fight. Got all the makings of a super fight. Indeed, a welterweight super fight. Jeremy Jackson, Shonie Carter. Here we go. Buckle your seatbelts, folks. Guys can throw some heavy leather.
I think the evolution of MMA, we're going to see better and better strikers coming in.
Yeah, you mentioned it. You could just see Jackson, the heavy hands he has.
It's speed.
Indeed, Shonie Carter. Oh, he ate a left there, going in. Tried to land the kick. I don't know if Carter will try to keep this standing, but oh, nice kick to the midsection. Quick left hand, boy. You mentioned the hand speed of Jackson. You can see it early in this fight.
A lot of energy by these two so far.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Jackson, that's the one thing you might worry about. You know, he's ready to throw down. You don't want to throw too much energy this early in the fight. Shonie Carter, the veteran, you mentioned it, Jeff. He's been in any situation, in every situation.
There it is. There's that left hook.
Oh, Carter might be hurt now. He ate that left hook. Carter shakes it off. He's got his. Jeremy Jackson has Shonie Carter's attention, though. I'll tell you that right now.
And that left hook showed itself. That's his best punch. He wrestled in high school, did Jackson. 3 years submission grappling, a purple belt. And he's doing nothing but get better. And that's the biggest difference between old MMA and new MMA, is how well-rounded and how experienced the young guys are now.
Very nice left hand by Shonie Carter connected.
He's
Move
gone
Jackson
southpaw.
Big kick. You know what I like about Jackson, Jeff, is everything has a purpose when he throws it, whether it's a kick, whether it's a right or left hand. I tell you what, he's just a strong, strong fighter.
Carter now in a southpaw stance. See if Jackson circles to his left, stay outside that right foot of Carter.
And that's the thing Shonie Carter could do. I mean, he got caught, so he went southpaw, as you mentioned. I mean, it's always tough to fight a southpaw, no matter whether it's boxing or even MMA. And right now, Shonie's getting some looks, but he just ate a left hand again.
And Carter dangerous. He knows a lot of different throws. He too has been in a lot of different disciplines with all those different matches. And he practices a lot. He likes to try to be a champion of every single discipline, as well as overall champion in MMA.
Nice high kick by Carter. Catches the shoulder of Jackson. You know, that's what I like about Jackson. He's just throwing out of the clinch and everything. That's the thing Carter's got to be aware of. I know he's been in a lot of fights, and I know he is aware of it.
But when he slipped there, I wonder if he strained his back a little. His foot slid on the canvas.
Yeah, he did grimace. Yeah, you wonder if Carter right now, he is grimacing a little bit. Not sure what happened. Boy, exciting first round here. Both guys came to throw down.
And a welt appearing on the left leg of Jackson, both inside and outside from the Shonie Carter kicks.
Jackson trying to size up Carter. Wants to throw a left-right combination, maybe. And that spinning back fist, Jeff Blatnick. You know about that spinning back fist. You called a great fight between him and Matt Serra.
Yeah, Serra ran into it twice, the second one knocking him out. Jackson did not rush in after Carter and avoided it.
Yeah, I tell you what, that's going to be the interesting part. I know Jackson's seen a lot of tape.
Woo. Carter doing a nice job of ducking.
Wow, see that? Just out of the clinch. It's just quick hands. Jackson fought in a tournament where he went against 3 men. He knocked out all 3 men in the tournament.
Shows you the power. Shows you the power that he possesses.
Carter, wild left, could not connect.
And it certainly looks like this fight's going to be a standing fight. Neither one interested.
Carter's in trouble. Got caught again. Jackson just taking his time, setting up punches.
And Carter will surprise you. Just when you think he's down, he rallies.
He does. And now Carter's been the aggressor here. Carter's been caught a couple times, but to his credit, just shaking it off, trying to size him up with some high kicks and some jabs. The jab has been very effective for Shonie, where Jackson's been landing these left and right hooks. Carter might want to throw some more jabs in this fight. They've scored so far.
Jackson always keeping pretty good position, never rushing in at Carter. Patient, and that's something that he probably has scouted out from the Serra match and others, that Carter likes a guy to pursue him, lays traps on the way.
2 very skilled fighters put on a show here in the first round. Everything we thought it would be between Jackson and Carter. Jackson missing with that right hand just a minute ago. I tell you what, he just loves to throw. You could just see it. He's just so confident. Young fighter. Boy, that's a quick first round and a very exciting first round. Shonie Carter. I tell you what, Jeff, you know, Shonie just fought in Japan about a week and a half ago. It's amazing the schedule he keeps up.
Yes, it is. He's actually fought 3 times since November. And you got to wonder if that's a smart thing to be doing. He had a draw against Ronald Hun, and then he had a TKO over Piscancello, excuse me, and then a win over Ichimoto.
And he's going to be heading to Germany here in about a week and a half. So, I mean, it's one thing to keep busy, but boy, you wonder if you're going to be able to recover from it. Let's show you some replays of this exciting round 1. Take us through it here, Jeff.
And here you see Carter coming in with one of his many kicks in that first round. And an early exchange, a right hand by Jackson, and knocked Carter over off balance. Kick by Carter to come back, but here you can see Carter a little bit lost as to where Jackson was and what he was throwing. And there, that left hook caught Carter, but Carter would rally. Dazed him for a second, but he never really lost his marbles at all. He kept good focus, maintained his composure.
Yeah, and you mentioned it, Carter, we don't see him off balance too much, but that's the way Jackson fights. He really forces you into some tough positions. So here we go. Start of round 2, Shonie Carter and Jeremy Jackson.
Show her respect again by these two experienced fighters. Got to be impressed with Carter. He fights so often. He really loves it.
He really does. He really does. And you just see his arsenal. So good with the high kick. He can hit you with the punches. Oh, that left scored by Jeremy Jackson.
You haven't seen too many body shots. Wonder if we'll see some body shots thrown. Carter uses his feet for the body shots.
Right now, look at Carter's the aggressor. We saw Jackson really backing up Carter, but now it's Carter forcing the action here in the early stages of round 2. High kick by Carter. Shonie's so exciting, man. He can do it all. As you mentioned, Jeff, he can throw some good shots, loves the high kicks. He sets you up with different things. Goes southpaw, as we've seen. Oh, right hand. Both guys probably ate it there, but looked like Jackson got the worst of that with the right hand. Both guys landed almost at the exact same time. You saw the sweat fly off Jackson's head, and now Jackson backing up. Shonie kind of smells it here.
It seems as though Carter now is asserting himself.
Definitely.
Jackson now unsure, and of course he showed his best hand with that left hook right away, and it seems that Carter, and maybe that came in a little bit close to the groin. Again, a show of respect.
Definitely, that's the great thing about this sport. I mean, these guys respect one another. I mean, they give it all, and again, we see both guys hitting at the same time.
And you know, in all the shows that I've ever done, Ryan, I've never seen anyone dishonor the tap, and I've never seen another one really dishonor another one while they were fighting. They'll touch gloves.
Lots of respect, as you mentioned, in this great sport, and that's what makes it so great. Oh, the kick just barely missed by Jackson. Both guys, but I tell you what, if you love stand-up, you gotta love this fight, because both guys really showing an arsenal of moves. And I think the difference here in the second round, Jeff, as we mentioned, Shonie has so many different weapons. And I think right now Jackson is trying to, he's a little weary now. The first round, he didn't care. He just threw those big bombs. But now, Shonie's showing so many different looks that Jackson isn't able to get off as early as he wanted to.
And now I know why Carter was kicking at the stomach so often. He brought that one up high, nearly caught the chin. And a mouse under Jackson's left eye.
You're right. Starting to see some swelling. And Jackson, I tell you what, he looked a lot more confused here in the second round. Shonie just showing a lot of moves. Oh, spinning back kick. Now here goes Jackson. He's trying some bombs. He's trying to land some big rights and lefts. And Shonie did a nice job of evading all those punches. Great job. None of those punches connected from Jackson. They looked impressive, but Shonie just some good head movement, just steered clear of that entire barrage by Jackson.
And that's where that experience comes in. He's been in that situation before. He knew not to panic. And in the end, as Jackson rushed him trying to connect, he took him down with a double leg. He's now in Jackson's guard.
What a great fight here. Second round, scheduled for three 5-minute rounds. This is one of those fights, Jeff, you're just on the edge of your seat because you know it could end it at any second.
And I am very impressed with Carter at this point. I can't believe, it looked as though Jackson, when he came out in that first round, was very strong, didn't care what Carter had, and he was winging it. But this second round's been totally different.
Shonie Carter really been the aggressor. We've just seen the wide array that he has in his arsenal, and right now trying to connect with those right hands. Short shots to the body, follows it up to the head.
And Carter's slowly but surely working him to the cage.
With Jeremy Jackson, since he's had so many knockouts lately, you wonder how his conditioning is. We mentioned that through the fights. We know Shonie can go because he's been in every war you can imagine.
Sure. And you wonder, is this a big step for Jackson? And Carter now, oh, good job. Look at the speed of Jackson to get up. Left hook.
Look at
Couple of left hooks.
Look at those hooks. Wow. Carter tries with a spinning back fist, but he's still in trouble. He tries it again. Unbelievable action. Both guys landed serious bombs. Credit Jackson to get out of it and just come swinging away. Unbelievable action in the second round. The crowd is to its feet. Unbelievable.
I think Jackson got the better of that exchange. It was Carter who decided to break it off and drop down and get the takedown.
Wow.
But Jackson really opened up with a barrage there, and I think he caught Carter.
Just two talented fighters just laid it all on the line. You just got to love what you're seeing. What a great fight, and the crowd stands up to its feet. Lets them know they appreciate these two fighters laying it on the line tonight. Wow.
And Carter's mouth's open pretty good in the corner.
A lot of energy expelled in that second round. Both guys probably happy that this is only 3 rounds, not 5 rounds. But let's show you the action. What a wild second round.
There's that. We tried a combination there with the kick, spinning back fist, but then it's Jackson trying to chase him down. Carter gets a takedown, wound up being on top.
And then a little bit later, Jeff, it didn't stop.
Yeah, once he got to his feet, Jackson decided he was going to throw. And there he was able to turn it. He caught the spinning back fist, but he was able to come in again. And right there, he's trying to hit him again with that big left hook. Carter doing a nice job of ducking out.
And, you know, Carter avoided most of those punches, like you said. I mean, that's the amazing part about Shonie. He's tough to hit. I mean, Jackson throws all these bombs so quick, but when you watch it in slow-mo, you see that not many of them landed. The judges don't have the benefit to watch this again, so it'll be interesting to see how they score it.
Well, I think that round belonged to Carter. A couple of takedowns seemed to press the action through the first 3.5 minutes. Jackson made a good surge right there.
Wow, here we go. Third and final round.
Right, this is going to be it.
What a fight.
Whoever wins this round is probably going to win the fight.
It was billed as a super fight, and the two guys have lived up to the hype. Jeremy Jackson and Shonie Carter putting on a show tonight in World Extreme Cage Fighting. Once again, Shonie starts the round like he did in the second round. Comes out very strong, very aggressive.
And those kicks, Jackson's legs, very red, a couple of welts.
You know, and Jackson's one of those guys, he has that power. Once again, a low blow there, and they both shake hands. But Jackson's got that power. You know he can end the fight at any time. But Shonie's just doing a nice job of mixing it up. Long way to go here in this third round.
We've seen Carter against some of the best, Manet, Miletich, Serra. And none of them knocked him out.
Jackson, relatively young in the fight, getting a spinning back fist. See, Jackson's doing a smart thing now. He's not being engaged to follow in and take that spinning back fist.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. And he learned the lesson, and that's what experience teaches you. I like what Carter does with his legs. That's the one thing really Jackson isn't doing.
Right. It's all boxing basically with left and right hooks. We saw some kicks, but that's what made Jackson so effective in the first round. He was throwing those kicks to offset his left and right hand, and we haven't seen that.
It gave Carter something else to think about. It distracted him from that left hand. But all he's been throwing is that left hand, and Carter zeroed in on it.
Indeed he has, and that's what makes the great veterans great. They pick up on things and adapt as they go. Shonie Carter has done that. Oh, nice right hand by Carter. Just barely missed. Caught the side of the head of Jackson.
Carter hasn't thrown many punches this round. His kicks have been doing the talking, and they've held Jackson off. Or you can see him setting up for a spinning kick there, and he decided not to throw it.
See, that's the thing. Right now, Jackson has to be defensive and has to respect that. He didn't do that in the first round. Just came flying in with those lefts and rights. But now, Shonie makes you respect his game because he's got a wide range of kicks, right hands, left hands. He's gone southpaw in this fight, and now he takes it down to the ground.
And that's really the first scorer on the grappling side in this round. He's able to keep Jackson down here. It'll be interesting to see how the judges score it. I might have to give it to, give it to Carter. But still a lot of fight time left.
Still time left. Third round here. third and final round. I mean, this is one of those fights, Jeff, I'd like to see it go 5 rounds. It's been so exciting. You almost feel cheated with just 3 rounds. These two guys have just been putting it on the line tonight. This has been a tough spot for Jackson.
Yeah, it has.
Working off his back. And right now he's in a tough situation because he's in the middle of the ring. I mean, it's good that he's not against the cage, but he's still not really to advance anything in the guard.
And Carter's being extremely active. He's not laying there or anything, and that's making it more difficult for Jackson. As long as he stays active and throwing punches, Jackson's really got to just sit there and defend, and it leaves an impression with the judges.
And you just watch Shonie. Look at him just contain Jackson's power. He just gets so close, and now he tries to break away.
Whoa.
But he just smothers him. He smothers that power. You know, Jackson can't get off those power shots.
And I know one thing, I'm not a real good puncher, and I'm even worse from my back.
Makes it tough. I tell you what, the one thing that Jeremy Jackson has to hope is they might be able to stand him up here. That's what he wants. You know, he wants to get off his back. He might try to get him to stall here, so there might be a possibility of referee Josh Rosenthal standing him up. You see the referee, Josh, he's looking real closely right now.
He's active. Carter's very active here.
That's the thing. I mean, you can't stand them up if they're this active. Oh, and now it comes to the feet. Here we go. Jackson says, bring it
wants
on.
to get it going.
Yeah. This is what Jackson wants to fight. Can he finish strong here, the third and final round? Shonie to grab the ankle. I wonder how tired Carter is. Oh, he ate a right hand there. Now he fires knees. Jackson answers with a left. Oh, kick by Shonie Carter. He's answered by the left.
A good rally by Jackson.
Wow! Jeremy Jackson will not go down. Lands left and right. Once again, the crowd on its feet. Oh, and Carter gets the takedown. Wow.
I don't know if Jackson, I mean, it almost seemed that was desperation by Jackson. An outside attempt at a trip, and he wound up on his back. And Carter gets the last score.
Standing crowd, and the guys right now, the fans let them know. People are in the front row standing up. Great fight. The place erupts and it should. What a great fight. Shonie Carter, Jeremy Jackson, both guys laying on the line, and once again, we've seen a couple of decisions, and when fights are this close, you just never know.
I mean, Jackson put on a great flurry at the end there. He really had Carter, you know, seeking some security. Carter got hit a few times there, but it was Carter who got the last score with the takedown. That's the last impression the judges will see.
And here it is in the third and final round.
Into the corner they go, and when Carter let go of that foot, he was in trouble. It allowed Jackson to tee off at him. Some of those punches hit him. But it was Carter right after that that locked up, and Jackson tried to trip him, but wound up on his back.
We're going to give you another look at this exciting fight. I mean, unbelievable action. I mean, you could say that in every round. These guys were just, I mean, the fights can change so quickly, and you see why. I mean, these guys just landed great shots. I mean, Jackson was in big trouble. He gets up and just has the energy.
Oh, and a nice kick there. You can see in that replay, Carter able to score too, but.
All right, let's see how these judges viewed this fight.
Mixed martial arts fight fans. Was that a war or what? It's gone to the judges' scorecards. The winner of the WEC Welterweight Super Fight on unanimous decision, Jeremy the Scorpion Jackson.
Maybe a surprise to some, but Jackson pulls it off. Unbelievable fight. Jackson is your winner tonight.
I actually thought the grappling might have given it to Carter, but it was the punching power of Jackson that those judges saw. And without question, you know, Jackson put together some good flurries in a couple of rounds. And in that last round, if Carter didn't let him up, he would have won the fight. But when Jackson got up and really put the leather towards Carter, I think he stole the fight.
I think he did too, and a great win for Jeremy Jackson. Shows why he is the super fight winner in the welterweight division tonight.